come with me tonight while I make homemade spaghetti. Hello friends, welcome to my kitchen. Tonight I am going to make homemade spaghetti. Now this has got my own special homemade sauce. My husband likes our sauce to be chunky. I'd put different things in my sauce, but tonight this is how I'm going to make it. I'm going to use 1 can of Rotel, 1 can of tomato sauce, and 1 can of diced tomatoes. And if I don't think that makes enough sauce, I'll add another can of tomato sauce. I'm going to cut up 2 bell peppers and saute those. And I'm going to put in 1 jar of sliced mushrooms. I usually put in an onion also, but I'm going to put in some onion seasoning because I don't have an onion tonight. Use what you got. The first thing I'm going to do is I am going to cut up my bell pepper. And I want this to be in medium sized chunks. Not fine, but not huge chunks. About how big I like it right there. You all see that? Okay. Let me see if it can see me good. Put you a little bit closer. All right. The first thing I'm going to do is add just a little bit of olive oil to my pan. Gonna throw in these peppers. And I want to cook these for just a few minutes, and then I'm going to add in my ground beef. Because I like to cook my ground beef in there with all my vegetables, my seasonings. Because if you don't season it as you go, it's not going to be good. Okay, my meat is my vegetables are starting to cook. I'm going to add in 1 pound of this hamburger meat here. And this, I got this at Publix, but you can get it Walmart too, but it's not a 70-30 ground beef, and this is 100% grass-fed beef. It's really good hamburger meat. Really good. Alright. Match all this up. Brown this really good. At this point, we're going to add in our seasonings. And I've got my seasonings over here. These are the main seasonings I always use. Since we didn't have any onion, we're going to put some onion in there. That's probably about a couple tablespoons. This is just onion powder. It doesn't have any salt in it. Lots of black pepper. Minced garlic, or you can use garlic powder. I have some of that too. And then my all-time favorite is seasonal, and this does have salt in it. And then I'm going to add in these. I'm going to drain this little jar of mushrooms. Add these. All right, I'm going to cook this until everything is done. And then I'm going to taste my hamburger meat to make sure that it is seasoned well enough. While our meat is still cooking, we're going to go ahead and turn on our pot of boiling water. And we're going to add pretty good bit of seasoning. We don't want it to be bland. Kind of like the ocean. When that gets to boiling good, by the time this other gets done, that right there will be ready to add our noodles. This is the spaghetti that I'm using tonight. It's Barilla spaghetti. Some really good spaghetti noodles. Okay, our meat is almost done. We're going to taste this to make sure. Ooh, doesn't that look good? We're going to taste this hamburger meat to make sure it has enough seasoning in it. Needs a little bit more saltiness, so I'm going to add some more seasoning salt. And some more onion. Again, there's no salt in the onion powder and there's no salt in the garlic. Okay, now that that's done, even though this said it was 70-30 hamburger meat, there's hardly any grease in there. There's not enough grease in there to worry about pouring out. So, next we're going to add in a can of Rotel. If you're making this and you have kids and they don't like anything that's spicy, that does have a little bit of heat to it, but not a lot. You can leave out the Rotel. Just add extra tomatoes or extra tomato sauce if you want to. And this makes a skillet full. Turn it down because we don't want it to boil out. Ooh, that looks good already. I'm going to stir this up where it's all mixed together. We like our spaghetti to be chunky. So it's chunks of peppers and chunks of meat and chunks of tomatoes in there. And mushrooms. Okay, I'm going to put the lid on this. I'm going to turn it down. And I'm going to let this cook for about 15 or 20 minutes on about medium heat. And at that time, I'm going to taste it again. Okay, this sauce is looking delicious after about 10 minutes. So I'm going to put the lid back on there. I've already tasted it, and it tastes perfect. I don't think it needs any more seasoning in it. So this time, I've got my water boiling. And I'm going to put my spaghetti in. Because by the time that spaghetti cooks it has to cook about 8 to 10 minutes. By that time, my spaghetti sauce is probably going to be done. So I've got my water all salted. Now we like to break our spaghetti up. We don't like it in giant pieces. We like to be able to eat it a little bit better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it in 3 pieces now. Y'all don't come at me if y'all Italian. Oh, she's breaking up the spaghetti. It'll be okay, people. You make it according to how your family likes things. So, put our spaghetti in there. And I don't think I need a whole box of this. I'm going to add maybe just a little bit more. Because if I make all this, I'm going to have a ton left. Or I could just mix it all in there anyways. And nah, I don't want too many noodles. Okay, so those noodles are going to cook for about 8 to 10 minutes. I'm going to set my timer. Hey, Google. Hey, Google. Can you give me 10 minutes on the timer?
Got it. 10 minutes. And that's starting now.
And then, while that's cooking and the sauce is finished cooking, I'm going to go over here and find me some bread, and I'm going to put some butter and some garlic salt on it and make some garlic bread. I'll show y'all how I do that. This is the bread I'm going to use tonight. I got this from Publix also the other day when I was out and about. see what kind of bread this is for y'all. This is Italian 5-grain bread. It's made from scratch at Publix. Let's see. Let's do 4 pieces. I think that'll be plenty from us. And I have this Land O'Lakes garlic and herb butter spread, and I microwaved it. And I am going to get my little brush here. I'm gonna brush this on really good because I melted it. There was just a little bit in there and I wanted it to be melted, so that's what I did. I'm gonna set my oven on about 350 or 400, and I'm gonna bake this bread. When my noodles are almost done, I'm gonna put my bread in there because I don't want my bread to be in there too long. I don't want it to be hard as a brick. Okay, that's how I did that, and that's garlic herb butter. Let's get a pan here to put it on. And we'll put that in the oven. Bake it up. All right, my spaghetti noodles are done. And I'm going to drain the water off of them. And I'm going to pour my delicious homemade spaghetti sauce back into my noodles. Doesn't that look delicious? Now I'm waiting on my bread to get done, and then we'll be finished with our delicious spaghetti dinner. Well, our spaghetti is done, y'all, and our bread, doesn't this look yummy? It's nice and hot and steamy. I'm going to dip out another bowl. And then next, I'm going to put a little bit of Parmesan cheese sprinkles on top of it. Doesn't that look delicious? If you have some fresh Parmesan cheese, put some of that on there. This is if you get home one night and you want spaghetti, but you don't have the sauce and you don't want to go to the store, but you got the tomato sauce and all the other good stuff to make your own sauce. You get a which one of these do I want? Let's try this one. Let's taste it for you. If you don't want to mix your noodles, some people like to just put the noodles in the bowl and put the sauce on top. You're welcome to do that. No problem, no. That is delicious. I'll tell y'all a little secret about myself. I never eat spaghetti at a restaurant. If there's a choice, I might eat lasagna, but I never eat spaghetti at a restaurant. That's because I think my spaghetti's better. And so it's when you make something really good that you like, it's hard to eat it at a restaurant. Y'all go make you some. It's very good. Very delicious. Thank y'all for coming by tonight and watching my video. Hey, if you hadn't already liked and subscribed or commented, please do so. It'll help me out tremendously, and it'll also let you know when I have a new video. So if you haven't done that, go ahead and do that. I'll see y'all on the next video. God bless. Perfect.
Hey, how you doing?